Hello, welcome to another playthrough, this time on Elder Scrolls Online. This is my character, Victor von DOOMSOCK. After the debacle with what STD has done with the character, I really can't see me using a Spock-like elf or something for Elder Scrolls Online to be really any worse. But given the fact that there's a guy on YouTube calling himself Doomcock and modeled after Victor Von Doom, I figured why not mix up the stuff. So I've got the armor for the dragon hunter costume, and when I was a subscriber, I was lucky enough to get the renegade what do they call it, the dragon priest mask. So this is my character, Dr. Victor Von Doomspaw. In creating this character, I skipped the tutorial and you started up on elsewhere, which, to be honest, it does kind of like sound like a really lazy name for territory in both online and offline. But maybe they were just having fun with it. I don't know. But anyways, here's how I got stuff started. I was in the starting zone of elsewhere, got everything calibrated the way I wanted to, went on a friend's account, and teleported to their house. Walked out of the house, and now I have these two quests to go through. This one right here will give you the starting quest for the what do you call it? The first part of the game originally, and then this one will give you the house. So first, let's start with the house quest.
You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these sort of things. Can I interest you in a room at the local inn? Actually, wait, that came out wrong.
Oh, that's so good. Making it sound like she's picking you up. Oh man, I mean, I've made multiple characters and I've deleted a few, but it's like this quest, I love the dialogue. It's worth deleting a character just to hear the dialogue over.
Look, empty rooms are just bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth.
I'm gonna start it over again and try to read it.
You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these sort of things. Can I interest you in a room at the local inn? Actually, wait, that came out wrong.
A room at the local inn? Lady, what the heck? Ad-libbing here.
Look, empty rooms are just bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth. But I think we can come to a sort of arrangement. And not the sort of arrangement that involves a few drinks. Let me be clear about that.
Loving the dialogue. What sort of arrangement?
I need someone to improve the reputation of my properties. A hero type who people look up to. And I have a feeling about you. You've done something great and are probably on the way to do something greater. Seems like we could help each other here.
Like conquering planet Earth and now going into another dimension to conquering all of Nirn. Yeah, Nirn, that's the name of the planet. Don't really like the name. But these kind of names and stuff were what the makers of Elder Scrolls used for their tabletop role-playing game. So basically, yeah, we are basically playing Dungeons and Dragons here, especially now that we actually have real dragons in the game, which is awesome. I just wish they were able to make to rip off a few moves like Magic Missile. Okay, I'm interested. What are the details?
Yeah, alright. Details. I can see how this might be a bit sketchy, but don't worry. The inn room is well kept, conveniently located. I know you adventuring types wanting a home in every town. This would be a nice addition to your holdings. No catch. I just need someone to freshen up my image. And my gut tells me you're the one to do that. As long as you're not planning on turning it into a skooma den or an outlaw's refuge, the room is all yours.
Outlaw's Refuge? That's actually interesting. Now, to be honest, you could use that room for an escape, for a panic room, basically. It's kind of cool that way. Like, you go out, you steal some stuff, you run into the room if you can avoid the guards, and boom, you port somewhere else. Outlaw's Refuge. Thanks for giving me the idea, lady.
Oh, sure. You can set up some crafting stations, house your pets, display any treasures or trophies you've come upon in your adventures. Hey, you can even set up a target dummy to practice combat. Just don't demolish the place and we're good.
Yeah, the room is not big enough for that.
Excellent. You won't regret this decision, I swear. Here's the deed and key to the room. Took me a while, but I finally was able to take them back from the last tenant. Required more time in the sewers than I had hoped for, but hey, that's business.
Oh, that's interesting. So basically, what happened is, because this used to be the original quest before, I think before the Morrowind expansion came out in the game, and there was a guy, and you had to do that quest to get basically the room, which I think you can still get it in the in the cash shop in this game. So basically, I think what happened is she was an average adventurer. She got suckered into buying the room here from the past guy, and now she's running the place. Kind of feel sorry for her. Okay, so complete the quest.
Hope the room is to your liking. With your reputation, I'm sure you shouldn't have any trouble with the neighbors. If you do, remember death threats are not the way to go. Had a spot of trouble when my last tenant started sending those out.
You know, I could basically make her with the way the hair is and everything. I could totally make this model of person. I just need the barmaid dress for another character. Like, the story would be basically, she's, it might not be her, maybe a twin sister or something, but she's sick of either running the hotel or doing barmaid stuff. So she turns into an adventurer and does the basic questing stuff in the game that we already know and love.
No, just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange the place. Hopefully, you'll end up with a few less Daedric shrines than another former tenant of mine. 0 is a good number. relief. I can't tell you how hard it is to wash bloodstains off of cobble floors. But that's not even the worst of it. I've had tenants cram their rooms with the wildest things. Mounts, foliage, assistants. I mean, it's an in-room.
Yeah, you're not exactly going to be able to do that.
I own this and several other properties throughout Tamriel. It pays to diversify. Of course, that means I've got to look out for a variety of troubles, too. But hey, no one ever said the real estate business was easy.
So I don't know if she stays there or not. And then here we have this other quest. But before we do this, I'm going to get into the cash shop and see what we got here. Okay, so let's see what we got here for the package. In question, I've got the okay, first offering. So you get a reward box, a costume, a pet, and a big pile of treasure. Now the treasure is just basically an awesome house decoration, but it is an awesome house decoration. A recommendation here, guys, is that if you do have this, you do get this, which I'm sure everybody does, is that if you you open it up, don't open up any purple boxes. Honestly, what I wish I should have done, what I wish I could have done if I knew about this, but I was curious, is I would have kept the box shut. I would have completely kept the box shut. And then what I would have done is I would have just had the treasure, the pet, and the costume, and kept the box shut. Stored the box away somewhere. Locked it away in my inventory. Kept it safe. And waited. By not doing this, what happened is I had a little accident to where I opened up one of the suits. And now the suit is now at a very low level with the boots. Everything else is put away, but yeah, it was just basically like some mold damage reduction, which, you know, I don't really care about that too much. I just wish that the costume itself would go into motifs. And then once it went into motifs, I could just put it on for decoration, and that would be good. But yeah, you get that box, you get the armor, you get the pet, and the big treasure. Let's see what we got here. Of course, he's already wearing the costume. And what do you got here? I got a little baby dragon here. A little baby dragon. Not exactly Spike from My Little Pony, but it's a baby dragon. So basically, I'm a dragon slayer in this armor. So I end up saving one, thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna use it as a pet. And then when it gets big and strong, I can go and oh yeah, I'm gonna close. Can I close up? I'm gonna go and use it for to ride on. But yeah, here's my big thing of treasure. You get a You get a golden cup, some open treasure chest, closed treasure chest, a table with some stuff on it. Yeah, and you do end up getting these. You do get these furniture pieces in that treasure chest, which it's very it's one of the best housing items I've ever gotten. So anybody that actually owns the now you can't rent. You do actually have to own the content. You can't be like, I'm just gonna subscribe for $15. Personally, I do recommend buying content. Maybe not the DLC dungeons, but mostly like the really special stuff. That way you don't have to worry about like, oh, the timer's gonna run out and I can't I can't go back and get get to play it anymore, you know? So there's that. So yeah, I do have it. It is free. Well, not free. I mean, it's kind of an included thing. But you think it's free because you're thinking like, oh, I'm just gonna pay $25, which I did for the collector's edition, and I got all that other great stuff, which is nice. Now for tickets, there's some kind of a. Oh, I just don't know what that is. Music box. A clash of Fang and Flame. Yeah, well, I do not collect music boxes when you're basically paying $8 for that. And then the next one is this. But I've got a show that's coming on, so I'm gonna watch it, and video is gonna keep running.
Volume level 20.
Okay, it's not running yet.
Greetings. My benefactor wishes to speak to you about a matter that could affect the fate of our world. If my benefactor wished to discuss details in the open, why send a messenger? The matter is for your ears only. A passenger cabin in the interim suitor down at the docks. Do not tarry.
Yeah, that's sketchy, going through a mystical portal like that. It's like, okay. I am DOOMSOCK, I fear nothing. Oh wait, gotta get that treasure chest. Paper, okay, paper.
Volume level 20.
I put Spider-Man on ice. And I'm gonna show the world what I can do. Somehow thought Spider-Man on ice would involve a lot more music and dancing. Wait! Where are you going? To get my gauntlet back. Let me do it. I'm better equipped than you. I'm not the one who got himself frozen in ice. True, but given enough time, the heat of my body should not be ice. Please, that'd take forever. Well, do you have any ideas? Because the blizzard is getting away. You're not exactly going for the gold here. No, be better off if I got the silver Because silver has the highest thermal conductivity of any element. Genius. What are you doing? Looking for quarters that were minted before 1964. That's the last time they made them out of silver. Talk about taking forever. 2010. 1998. Jordan. Yes. I like showing you that you need us more than we need you, Spider-Man. I can't argue with you at this particular moment, but right now the lizard needs to be stopped. So if you wouldn't mind, I saw some bags of jewelry in the corner. Some of it's got to be silver. Bags of jewelry, huh? Gotta say, this isn't exactly what I expected in Hammerhead's gangster wardrobe. Although fit in that tiara. Thanks for throwing me out. And for not calling me an ice queen. I know that was probably hard to resist. It would be helpful if we could somehow sustain that fusion process. Hey, that cryogenic gauntlet you made. Do you think you can make one that generates heat? I don't see why not. I've got the original prototype back at Oz Academy. My friend Pete and I made it together. I'll have them meet me there and we'll work on it. You hear that? I hear a buzzing. Huh? Oh, no, I think ice messes with sound. There it is again. You don't hear that? No? What's the voicemail? Hey, it's Harry. Meet me at Osborne Academy. That's our City. We're gonna stop it. By turning a cold design into a hot one. Oh boy. Looks like the lizard is definitely trying to make it fun. Won't be so easy to follow it this time. Sure it will. The cryogenic gauntlet has a GPS built in. That's right, it does! How do you know? I figured most things have GPS nowadays, right? Phones, cars, cryogenic gauntlets. You wanna lift off one Academy? I'm good. Here, take this. It's the GPS tracker. Thanks. Until the cops use that silver, we never have to get. Exactly never wrong. Not to mention. Is that your thing? When taking people mid-sentence? That's the second time you've done that now. I'm not a regular thug. I'm the blizzard. Yeah, I got that. Guess what? My forecast says there's going to be a blizzard in prison tonight with 100% chance of fiction. When are you going to realize that you can't stop? You can't hear me without freezing. Wait a minute, I want that to be working. Myself to drum the curtains. Stay indoors until it's safe. Not gonna survive if I don't wear a costume. Looks like my own chance. Hey, got your message. How's the new gauntlet coming? Almost done. And how is it Oscorp is the only building not buried in snow? I have spared no expense in insulating the building's exterior with auto units. Basically the same technology behind car transformers. The man's a genius. He wasn't genius enough to create comfy long jobs, was he? I sure could use a pair. No, but I was. Sort of. Check my locker. We had an assignment in Toons' class to create a material that can help firefighters maintain their normal body temperature despite outside conditions. So, I made a few of those thermosuits. And this stuff on the table is what I use to simulate the hot weather conditions. Impressive. Glad to see the Osborne genius didn't skip a generation. Nope, like father, like son. Have you been able to convert the gauntlet's cold signature to a heat one? And how? Now check this out. Here, it's our gauntlet tech. I just made it more user-friendly. You mean you weaponized it? Yeah, that's what the Blizzard did with our original gauntlet, so why not fight fire with fire? Ice with fire? Harry, you created the original to help people, not potentially hurt them. They're not gonna get hurt. They're gonna be safe. Look how awesome this is. Harry, as co-creator of that tech, I can't allow you to use it like that. Wow, what are you, my dad? All anybody wants to do is stop me from using what I make. I'm not trying to be like your dad. I'm just trying to restore the integrity of our project. Please, Harry. Fix it. Look, I'm not taking it yet. The storm's getting worse. I should go check out today. Let me know when you restore stuff. Sorry about that. That's like the sword ever got in the wrong hands could trouble. Wasn't that what the hands on? He's an awesome girl. Oh, you can take free. I was telling you to take free. Free. The poison glue. Let's see how you feel when your face is next to uniform. Everything's wet. What's that? You're right. Everything. You like it. People need to. But now when you survive these different. Oh, I just stopped playing hotter, if I can say so myself. Check out the thermal flares. They're red hot. And you can see right in the snow. Without class, but not outside.
Okay, so there we go. I guess somebody was looking at my character. I am Victor Von Doomsbach. Fear me. So, okay, so we've taken the 2 basic quests. And honestly, this character is just a runner to go down looking for points of interest.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you?
Oh god, I hate her. Main quest, Soul Sherman. So, basically the story is, because this guy is basically a Grim Reaper, story-wise, how does he get his powers? Well, he goes through, he goes and does this
You
chapter.
there, dragons, how would you like to do some homeland while? What are you going to do?
This one does not know, but he hopes his family is safe in Riverhold.
Oops, yeah. I gotta lock in the, mount. And I've gotta, yeah, gotta get that locked. So, what do I want for a mount? There's an interesting glowing cat. Oh, heck of it. I'll just use this one. There we go. My horse is vaping. So, I have the choice of going and doing this story, or I can go in port and go look for points of interest for the sweepstakes contest. I think I will be going for the first story. So I'll title this ESO DOOMSOCK Part 1. So she said down by the docks. Now I have done this. It's basically you're doing the tutorial for
So many visitors, so little time.
you're doing the tutorial for first content that
Travel, a moment of your time.
was ever released in the game. Listen, somebody wants my time. And there's the lore book. Lore book library. Oh, let's because I never absorbed this, so let's use this. And honestly, I never knew that you could click on this and use it. Like this. So yeah, it's good to where you basically read everything. So what's the best way to do this? A moment of your time. Oh, this dude's just a quest giver, no big deal. General quest giver. Okay, so like an idiot, I'm going up here completely unsuspecting. Of course it's a trap.
I really have nothing further to tell you. Seek my benefactor if you wish to satisfy your curiosity.
Yeah, so that's kind of a nice look for her knitted hoods. Or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, but basically, if you can't find, if she doesn't go to you, like in the way I did, because then you basically do want to come up here and, actually, you know what,
I really have nothing further.
I'm a Grim Reaper, buddy. Now, it is,
There's a bounty on your head now.
Big deal. It's only 8 gold. Or is it 6 gold? I'm not sure. I'm really guessing here. But yeah, that does, let's pretend that didn't happen. Now I don't need, I'm just gonna steal me some armor. Now I know there's an achievement for wearing stolen goods. Wait, I can't equip it? Now there is an an achievement for wearing stolen goods. So now, okay, so I've got the, do I have here? One, two. Okay, 2 pieces. I need a belt and I need whatever that was. There's food. Yep, that's a trap, alright. Now, seeing as how I went through it before, I'm not going to be that, like, oh, it's a trap, what do I do, kind of stuff. Okay, iron boots, iron that. Okay, so we got that done. Now, what is... I'm gonna go back up here. Okay, so anyway, this is where the trap lies, but I really want to get my hands on some better armor. So
Volume level 20. Permit the different types of bacteria, specifically Pseudomonas, Erythronosis, Legionella. Wait, what? Follow that subject. Apparently near of our wood. Look, there's a sign right there. I thought you were asleep. What? You're a Hollywood National Park. You like this place to learn about nature firsthand. It is home to multiple plants and animals and the human. So what? You know, the Hippodon, the mysterious creature that will...
okay, sorry. There we go. Yep, taking little breaks here and there. So yeah.
Somebody.
Oh heck with it, I'm gonna go. I do want some better armor, but you know what? Screw it. I will go down. Okay, like what the heck? Boom. Whack. Okay, enslaved, shackled, being dragged down to my doom. I'm gonna get such revenge on these guys. And this is why you don't join cults. Like, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Shit. And now we are loading the starting level of the game. Training level. Which this is the starting level of the original content.
Whoa there. Are you all right? The name's Lyris. I hope you've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it. Dead. Must have been the runt of the litter. Keep your weapon ready and stay sharp. This place is full of surprises.
Now, even though you're basically in hell, there is still stuff to get out of this game.
Keep moving. There are more danger on the way. Let's keep moving.
And with playing as a Reaper, the old content is new again.
Don't stop now. Keep moving. More
Let's
cars
go.
on the way.
Let's keep moving.
I don't know why you would have to have steam engine stuff like that. Unless it's like pressure locks. Iron cages.
Let's get out of here, my friend. The Prophet.
Greetings. Like you, I'm a prisoner in this place. You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you.
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk.
Nope, I need to loot.
He's a prisoner here too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you even for a moment. You must think you can help me. Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. Tamriel's a long way from here. These tunnels will eventually take us to the Towers of Eyes. That's where we'll find the Sentinels. Magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbor. The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blinded. With any luck, that will buy us the time we need to free the Prophet. I have no idea. Brute force? We'll find a way. We have to. Be ready for anything. I doubt Molag Bal left the Sentinels unguarded. I'm sure you do, and I'll answer them as best I can.
Yep, not really reading
He's a
this.
strange one, no doubt about it. But he's the wisest man I've ever met. He sees things, the past, the future. You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore. Think of the most miserable, depressing place you've ever been in your life. That's paradise compared to Cold Harbor. And to top it off, well, there's no easy way to say it. You're dead.
I'm dead? Oh shit. Are you sure? And how are we talking like this? No? I want to know that.
I don't know. Once we rescue the Prophet, he can tell you about the gods and the ways of oblivion. I don't understand any of it myself.
Crap, the server's gonna be shutting down soon.
A man named Manamarco. His worm cult is doing some kind of ritual back in Tamriel. They sacrificed you and everyone in this prison to the Daedric Prince Mola Baal. After you died, whatever was left showed up here. They call you the Soul Shriven.
What's that mean?
It means you're a slave and you'll spend the rest of eternity here in Cold Harbor, working under the lash of the Daedra. Unless, of course, you come with me.
You did too?
No, I wasn't sacrificed. The Prophet and I were brought here conventionally, if that makes any sense. But we're prisoners here, same as you. It won't be easy. The place is watched by magical constructs called Sentinels. We won't stand a chance unless we can blind them. I'll tell you more when we get there. And we'll never get there if we don't get moving. We should keep moving.
Chat settings. Okay, the server's gonna be shutting down in probably like, I don't know, like what, 5 minutes or so. So I'm just gonna get the I'm gonna get off and load this. But anyways, yeah, basically this is the story of how my guy became a Reaper. Recovered from here. Fought his way back and got powers. So let me see now. Where's the skill key? Oh, I'm missing. Lock that one down. I lock that one down, and I lock that one down. So it's all good. And then I've got this. And then I've got armor. And there we go. So yeah, that's basically it. So I'm gonna call this Dr. DOOMSOCK ESO Part 1.